not.
It's complicated. It's too hard to go into dragon to karate.
Exactly. You know, so I'm not sure what game is really won, but I feel that when you look at Mortal Kombat and the way it first started out, I think that Mortal Kombat 9 should go back to that. And what I would like for them to add is having fatalities in the middle of matches. So like, if you get like let's say you fighting and you getting your bar up, like you doing Street Fighter and you get your bar, you can do your super, it's like that. Imagine being able to have an opportunity to finish somebody off before the actual round is over. Being able to do that, like, because if you shout out to I forgot the dude name that made those Flash games where they had Akuma versus Scorpion or something on YouTube, and you would see Scorpion take off his mask and blow the fire at you in the middle of a match. Like that right there is insane. Or you could throw them in a pit before the end of the game, things like that. That would dynamically change Mortal Kombat. What's the best Mortal Kombat game out there? The best Mortal Kombat? Okay, if you want to talk about classics,
what's the best Mortal Kombat game out there?
Alright, J. Michael says Mortal Kombat 2.
And J. Michaels would be right.
You know what? I think I'm gonna have to go with Mortal Kombat Trilogy. Why? Because Trilogy had all the characters, and you could never get over uppercutting somebody into the subway. And the subway takes them and gets boom, like that. And then and another thing about Mortal Kombat Trilogy is that it still had the raw Mortal Kombat feel to it. It's just that you were able to share that with so many characters. And then ain't nothing, I mean, when you doing all those combos and stuff like that, it's every punch like that's what a lot of fighting games is missing. You know what I'm saying? That raw. And that's Trilogy is my favorite, but Mortal Kombat 2, I can't disagree with that either. So, you know, agree to disagree, whatever. Yeah, so like that. So Mortal Kombat 9, that would be my game and stuff. So, but moving on, Microsoft announced Game Room and shit like that. Now, how do you personally feel about that? Do you think it's Microsoft trying to get their little taste of home just so they don't have their whole market to themselves? Because a lot of people would say that nobody's on home, nobody's this. Bullshit. 9 million users in climbing on home. That's a lot of motherfuckers, like straight up. So, so it's like, to me, I feel like Microsoft is going to want to tap into that. Do you think Game Room is really going to expand? Do you think people's going to really, you know, grab onto that?
It's one of the things where I gotta touch it first to really know, but I think that if I were to pay a minimum premium every month for access to a bunch of games, or even the access to games and tournaments and stuff like that, I got no problem with that. I mean, $5 to play Frogger and Pac-Man and Miss Pac-Man and all these other games that you grew up with. I'd rather that Microsoft give me all those things and open door to play those than, you know, I gotta buy it 100 times. I gotta buy it on Nintendo, and I buy the best of on PlayStation, and I buy
that's
you know, a Namco collection. I don't want to do that. Just give it all to me. I'll do it. I'll pay a little bit more.
Alright, now I got a question for you. You got the Gears of War hat on, right?
Why is that?
Right? You got the Gears of War hat on. You know so I wanna test you real quick. This is a rumor, but I want to put this out there. I was going to speak about this on the Warzone last night, but I had to find out something else before I was able to say something. Right? Supposedly, Epic, you know, they are working on the Unreal Engine 4. It's going to be ready in 2011. But what they have right now is actually compatible with the 360 in terms of new engine shit being updated. Gears of War 3, to my knowledge, was always supposed to be a next Xbox game. Like, it was supposed to come out for 360. Things has changed, and I have friends. Shout out to you know who you are. Shout out to, you know, my dude over there. But there's a lot of things going on at Epic, and supposedly Gears of War 3 is going to come to the 360. After seeing Halo Legion, the update that they're doing that, and considering this is a Microsoft exclusive title, what will be your expectations or your wish list for Gears of War 3? What do they need to do to really set the bar? Because I give you an example. Wait, hold on. I give you an example. The last time Xbox 360 had a major wow moment in terms of what their system could do was when Gears of War 1 came out, and everybody was like, oh shoot, I didn't know they could do that. Everything else after that was either multi-platform titles or the exclusives was good, okay? They haven't had that big wow moment like how Uncharted 2 is on Sony right now. You know, they haven't had that since then. What can be that wow moment in Gears of War 3 or 360?
All right, number one, I wear this Gears of War hat for a reason, and it's not because I'm a fan of Gears of War.
Oh.
It's because wherever I go, somebody says, "You got a Gears of War hat," and I say, "Let me tell you why Gears of War sucks."
Whoa!
And it's because I
Let me get my drink.
And it's because
That's not like.
I can't stand playing it because I can't stand getting stuck in every little piece of geometry. I can't stand the cover mechanic. I can't stand the grenades.
The grenades is
Technically, the game is a feat. It's awesome, right? The graphics are awesome. The sound is awesome. The whole immersiveness. I like the first-player game, but I mean, it's just something about the multiplayer and something about the way the controls work. It's a third-person clunkiness of it. The running, I think, looks cool, but in terms of playing the game, I personally don't like it. I don't care what you think, because I know you like it. And I know lots of people like it, but I will continue to wear this hat so people will say, "Oh, you got a Gears of War hat," and I can say, "Let me tell you why Gears of War sucks." But that makes me also the best person out there to tell you what they need to do to make it better. And I have no freaking clue because it's low on my totem pole.
Wow, yo, this is epic right here.
You had no clue.
I had no clue, yo. That joint is hot. This is one of the best marketing schemes I ever seen. So I'm gonna get like a Nintendo Wii hat.
You heard it here.
I'm gonna get a Nintendo Wii hat and be like, all right, can you please make a game with people that got arms when they swing in baseball, all right? Please. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, nah, seriously. Me personally, what I would put on a wish list for like Gears of War 3 is one thing that I like about Uncharted is that you can actually fight.
I love Uncharted.
You got these big dudes, big badass dudes, Marcus Phoenix, and he can't throw a punch, can't duck,
No, he can do that.
You know,
but then he'll be caught in this position for about 2.5 seconds.
Like that's my thing. I feel like the game needs to be a bit more open. When you do the chainsaw and stuff like that, a lot of times when you push the button, it doesn't even do it.
It's clunky.
And then yeah, you know what I mean? So I feel like they need to tweak the whole
You don't like
system.
it either. You don't like it. Just say it.
No, I like it. But I see where the problems are. And another thing that I would like for a wish list is I did a show and I mentioned Army of 2. Army of 2 has a lot of features that would work well in Gears. Now, if you think about Gears, imagine all these locusts coming at you, right? And let's say you would drag somebody behind cover, like, oh, okay, I got you, I'm gonna help you out. Then you shooting like this, like just the whole entertainment value and the gameplay value of it will be enhanced. Because now it's not like you just running and stopping and popping throughout the whole game. Now you gotta stop, you gotta pop, you gotta help, you gotta drag, you gotta do teamwork, you gotta do all this other stuff. So now instead of it just being a linear type of gameplay game, you got this, it's more adventurous and open, and that's the way I feel this game should be. So if you got a copy of Uncharted 2, do it, because in Uncharted 2 you can hang and shoot, get your shield.
That's the best part, man.
Yo, if you got a copy of Uncharted 2,
nothing better.
copy it.
You walk through a door, you jump on the door jamb, hang, and then when somebody comes through, you just pop into the top.
It's like, yo, it's perfect, you know what I'm saying? So I feel that Gears need to add more things like that. And especially the fact that Army of 2 has those special moves where you go back to back and then it does this Matrix effect. Things like that in a quality game like Gears, I think will be a win-win for everyone.
The ideas are good in Army of 2, but they're not executed as well as they need to be right now.
Exactly. So overall, y'all, I thank you so much for the interview, man. Counterpoint. Make sure you check it out. PixelEnemy.com for life, baby. You already know what it is. Peace. Yeah. Hip hop all double S. Yeah, you already know what it is, man. How y'all feeling out there? Y'all enjoying the show so far? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. You better be enjoying it. Worked too damn hard for this shit. But anyway, check this out, man. Hip hop all double S. And the first thing I want to say is, because I gotta keep it real. You know me, dog. Y'all know me. I gotta keep it real. Jay-Z says that he agrees with what Kanye West did in terms of going up there and shattering Taylor Swift's award-winning moment. Jay-Z actually agrees with that. Now, he said he agreed with that because how can an artist win best, like, how can you lose best female video of the year, but then you win best video of the year? Something like that, some bullshit like that. I'm telling you right now, Kanye West and Jay-Z is a bunch of assholes to do that. I don't care who you are, you do not do that. That's wrong. That's one. And two, I'm telling you right now, just like my man 50 said when they interviewed him, when they talked about, when they asked 50 what would have happened if Kanye West did that to him, Kanye West would have got a black eye. Jay-Z would have got a black eye probably too. See what I'm saying? Pink said the same thing. He would have came up, he wouldn't have did that to me. He knows better. Jay-Z, same thing. He knows better. That's crazy. You know good or well you don't do that. And shout out to Beyonce for being such a beautiful lady